Welcome back to my cigar exploration channel. I've been wanting to make a video about boxes of cigars. So, as you know, if you've been following my channel and watching it, I go to Cigars International up in Hamburg, Pennsylvania, and get a heck of a deal on packs of cigars, 5 packs of cigars. So one of the 5 packs that I bought were these Man of War Virtue cigars, 10th anniversaries. So I bought a 5-pack of those and I explored them on my channel. But this 10-pack box became available on their website for only $50 plus tax. So I paid $53 for this. So we're going to unbox it right now. So let's get this plastic cellophane off of it. See here, it says handmade in Nicaragua. And the reason I bought it is because if you're doing the math, that's about $5 a stick, you know, not including the tax, which is what those 5 packs break down to, about $4 to $5 a stick. So this is the first box of cigars I ever bought. And I didn't open it yet, so we're going to do that right now. Okay. I see some hinges back there. Looks like this thing was hand-built, handmade. Let's get it opened up. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a cool picture in there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, it smells good. It smells like cedar. And like paint, basically. Really pretty. So I want to talk about box cigars. Most importantly, I want to hear what you guys buy in a box. When you buy a box of cigars, what is it that you purchase? I got these extremely on sale, and I think it's for 2 reasons. One, I think they stopped making the 10th anniversary Virtues. When I go online, I can find the Virtue cigar, but it has more of a cigar band like this one. This is their Valkyrie, but the band on the Virtues looks more like this now, as opposed to the one that's in this box that looks like this. You can see the difference. So I think they may have stopped making these, and that's why they're on sale. Not really sure. I did notice, though, on Claro Cigars, that website, $113 for the 10-pack of these. And like I said, I paid $50 for it. Cigars.com has these for $100 for the 10 box. Regularly $132.50, so they're on sale for $100. Still not a very good price compared to $50. I have explored this cigar on my channel before. Like I said, when I got that 5-pack. Holtz.com has boxes of 22, but they have the newer design, the newer cigar band on them. These things are great. That's why I bought the 10-pack of them, the box of them. They are very mild, very creamy, nutty, and I found them just delicious when I smoked them. They're all gone. The 5-pack was gone, so I thought it was time to open this box, let you guys know what I paid for it, and see what you think. Get your opinions as well. There was also another site that I forgot here. PyramidCigars.com has this for $71, but it's out of stock. So they don't really have it for $71 if they can't sell it to you. I'm going to fire this up. Cold draw is nutty. Tobacco. Cedar. What have you guys bought? What kind of boxes of cigars have you bought? I don't think because of that deal up at Cigars International that I will buy many boxes of cigars. I mean, if I see something like this that I know I like and it's on sale for this kind of a price, $5 a cigar, $50 for 10 of them, I'll probably pull the trigger again. I'm certainly not going to buy boxes of cigars because of the box. That's the other thing that I wanted to tell you. Up at Cigars International, they sell the empty boxes of cigars for $1. So if there was a box that you were looking to for your collection, and maybe you collect boxes, you put them on a wall and show them off like people do, you can get just about any box that you're looking for up there for $1. Yeah, this thing is so nice. It's so mild and smooth. It's a great morning cigar. Yeah, so back to what I was saying. So Pyramid Cigars has them for $71, but they're out of stock. Then Holtz.com has the box of 22, not boxes of 10, box of 22, with this style of cigar band for $155, which isn't that bad for 22 of them. And then another site I checked, which was like Mir and Dutch, needed me to create an account or log in or something to see prices, which I thought was kind of strange. Do you want to sell cigars, or what are you trying to do there? So I just found it really interesting. If you're paying full price for boxes of cigars, I'm not criticizing you. You might like what you like and you don't care, and you're going to pay $200 for a box of 20 or whatever you're into. I just want you guys to know that there is deals out there. I received an email telling me about this. Now, this is a couple weeks ago, so these are gone. I mean, they don't have them anymore. I would certainly buy something I know I like, though, in a box, if I can get a good deal on it. Take a look at this one more time. I mean, it's not the fanciest. I'm sure there's much fancier cigar boxes. It's nice, though. It's got a little tag in the corner here. Tells you where they're made. And then the inside has this picture. It's pretty cool. I mean, that's how the cigars looked. Oh, this one got turned. Yeah, I don't have some attachment to this box. It is the first one I ever bought, so I may keep it just for that purpose. But yeah, it doesn't humidify them. Doesn't keep them humidified, so it's not like there's any real reason to hang on to cigar boxes unless you're using them as an aesthetic, as a design. I know there's a couple YouTubers I've been watching. Like, instead of this beautiful nature background and American flag behind me, the guy has a wall of cigar boxes. That's kind of neat. What are we drinking today? What are we smoking? I'm drinking some hot coffee with heavy cream, and you know what I'm smoking. I wonder if I get my hands on another Virtue, that doesn't say 10th anniversary. I wonder if there's going to be a difference. You would think. I wonder if they stopped making these, and if they did, why they would stop making them. I think they're fantastic. Let's touch this cigar up a little bit. It's burning a little uneven. not a big fan of the touch-up, but that I would prefer to do that than have it completely boat or canoe, whatever word people like to use. Part of me was wondering if these were going to be kind of stale. They're not. You can see it's pretty squishy, you know, in a good way. Has that little bounce back. So I don't think it's stale. It certainly doesn't taste stale. It's not burning super quick. Yeah. I really like them for a mild cigar. It says they're mild and medium. I don't see it. A lot of these sites kind of judge them on a 1 to 5 scale. This is a 1, a 2 at the most, but you know, out of 5, for 5 being the most full body, you know, 1 being the most mild. This is a 1 or 2 to me. The only other really mild cigar that I've got this much joy out of smoking is the Perdomo 10th anniversary champagne. I really like that cigar a lot. A little bit, even a little bit more than this one. Okay, buddy. You want to smoke a cigar with me? Come on. It was drawn really good in the beginning, and now it's lost a little bit of draw. Feels tight right up here. Trying to loosen it up just a little bit, see if I can get lucky. I really hope the whole box isn't like that, which is part of the reason why I wanted to make this video and talk about that. If I bought a box of 20 or 22 full price and all of them gave me draw problems, I'd be pretty upset. Can you return a box of cigars if they're not what you expected or wanted? Retro, I just get cedar and like creamy nuttiness, almost like it almost has like a smoky campfire taste. Yeah, very enjoyable for early in the day, in my opinion. Draw problem fixed itself, or I fixed it, or both. I was just biting up here. I know there's a lot of different ways to fix draw problems on these sticks. To me, biting in that area, if you can, it seems to work the best. It's quick, it's easy. You know, unless you don't want to damage the cigar. So far, so good. Got lucky, I guess. Just looking at this again on the inside, I didn't actually look at it from this angle. I showed it to you guys. It says Man O' War Virtue 10th anniversary. As what I can only describe as a big battlefield. I know you guys saw it already. I'll show it to you again. How could it hurt to see it again? The lid only opens this far. It opens straight. It stays open like that on its own. wood is like maybe a 1/4 inch thick, maybe a little more, all the way around. Construction's nice, it's smooth. It's got pointy corners, but it's real smooth. This seems to be sort of stamped on there. It's flat. The hinges are recessed, carved into the back. The only part that's not finished in that gray and blue is the bottom. Yeah. $50. I was like, I'll take a shot on 10 cigars. Got a nice ash, like usual. I know I said this in my other, my first exploration of this stick. And I also did an exploration of the Valkyrie of this one. But made videos for both of these on my channel. Check them both out. The Virtue and the Valkyrie. As far as I know, these two are the most mild in the line. The Man of War has a dozen or more varieties, and these are the two. I think this is the lightest, the Virtue, and I think this is a step above as far as intensity is concerned. This still is only a medium at most, but I recommend both of them if you can get them for a good price. You know, these are going for $10, $11, $12, or were when they were available. You know, it just seems like a lot when you know you can get them for $5 at certain times. Just to circle back, this Cigars International thing I'm talking about, it's 5 packs of 5 for $100, and you can't buy 2 of the same pack. So say you're a Cohiba Red Dot maniac, you love them. You can't buy 5 packs of Cohiba Red Dot for $100, but you can get a Cohiba Red Dot, Cohiba Blue, you know, what's the other Cohiba? Cohiba Puro. You could get 3 Cohibas, just not the same one. So, I mean, I even saw they had Buffalo Trace Robustos in there, 5 packs of those. They had several different higher end or more expensive brands. The Cohibas are always the most expensive. But that's where I got the Master Blends 3, the Olivas that I love. They're like in my top 5. I love those guys. Those Rocky Patels in that. So if you ever see, I mean, I'm sure other big cigar stores like that offer that deal. I'd hope so. If not, Cigars International should be putting everybody out of business with that deal. It's the best deal around. It's the way I've gotten to smoke some of these higher end sticks without having to pay full price for them. Because if you're doing the math, 25, $100, you're getting 5 packs of 5. That's 25 divided by 100 divided by 25 is $4. $4 a stick. Actually, this box that I'm so proud of the price on, the $50 price, I'm actually paying $1 more per stick than I did when I got a 5 pack of these. So but I don't think Cigars International has the 5 for $100 on their website. I think it's only an in-person thing. They also do, buy 5 packs or 5 sticks, get one free. So, you're going to pay full price for 5 sticks you want, but you're going to get one for free, which is nice. Cigars International, if you're watching, feel free to hire me as a spokesperson. I'm cool with that. Anything you want to do is, I'll work with you. It's a little windy today, if you haven't already been able to tell. A little windy, a little chilly. So, just going to enjoy this stick out here. Well, I'm a little cold. Let me know in the comments what boxes you buy on the regular, what boxes you've tried, if you were disappointed in one that you bought, the best deal you've ever gotten, the most you've ever paid. This kind of stuff, like, again, I am not a professional. I am an amateur. I'm just walking through this journey, sort of logging it here on my channel. And any information you have that you want to share with me is appreciated. Do you have information I don't have about this stick? Are they discontinued? Are the Man of War 10th anniversary virtues discontinued? I can find virtue, just not the 10th anniversary. That easy anyway. Without paying, I have a little note here, without paying 113 bucks at Claro or 100 bucks at Cigars.com. Those are the only two places I could find these particular 10th anniversaries, like I said. Pyramid Cigars has them on their website, but it's out of stock, so you could say $71 or $7. It wouldn't matter. You can't buy them. Doesn't matter what they cost. Got a great retro on this. These mild cigars, I could just retro the whole thing. I love it. The uneven burn fixed itself, or I helped fix it, or both, like I said. It's looking pretty good. Cigar band's interesting. It just, to me, seems like it's a little big. Unnecessarily big. You know, I mean, compared to this one. Compared to their, what I'm calling their newer design. The newer design is just gorgeous. I mean, the shiny metallic look to it with that helmet makes me think of that movie Gladiator with Russell Crowe. Look at the swords on there. It's pretty cool. Yeah. I didn't buy it for the band, though. I bought it for the actual cigar. Because I really, like I said, I really like these. I like the Torpedo, too. Had somebody ask me if if I prefer torpedoes. No. I like smoking a variety of different things. As I'm settling in here, I did come to the conclusion that I am a straight cut guy. V-cuts, and I haven't done any punches, but V-cuts are not really my thing. I like the straight cut. But as far as the cigar size, it doesn't really matter to me. I just know if it's a bigger size to leave myself enough time to smoke it. And I've told you this before too. I put cigars out, or let them go out. Never put one out. I take that back. I did not put a cigar out. I let a cigar go out. Like if I just don't feel like smoking the whole thing, sometimes I'll let it go out and I'll relight it in 2 hours. Or in 10 minutes, or whenever I feel like relighting it. If you haven't checked out my Perdomo Habano Maduro video, it took me a long time to get through that stick. I really took my time. I think I'm smoking this one much quicker than I did that one, as far as just the way I smoke it. Sometimes I'm just a little more aggressive than others. Just taking a look at them all, just to make sure they all look good. I can report to you guys if any of them are damaged. I don't see any issues. The one stick has a little crack on the head. I'm sorry, on the foot, right here, a little bit. See that? It's real little. But I don't see any other damage on these things at all. They don't have what I call a seal. They just are sort of open on the end, folded over. Each one of them obviously has cellophane. I forget what size these are. I think it's like a 6x50 torpedo. 6x50. I'll put it in the description when I put the video up. Somehow that coffee is not cold. I don't know how that's possible. My flag's all twisted up. Wow. I just really enjoy these a lot. Not taken away from Maduro, but these Connecticut wrappers, Connecticut leaves on here, just real creamy. Just gives you a nice creamy. Sometimes you want something a little more mild. Not every cigar needs to knock your socks off, you know? Real nutty. Let's see if this cigar band's gonna come off here nice and easy for me today. Some cigar resin there on the wrapper. Doesn't look like the cigar band coming off did any damage to the cigar at all. Looks perfect. Oh, yeah. They also gave me free shipping. There's another thing I want to talk about. I know it's a little late. Most people probably left, but shipping costs. I'm not buying cigars from anywhere that doesn't ship them for free. I know the shipping cost is built in somewhere. I know it. And I'm not paying $10, $12 to ship cigars. So $50 plus tax. $49.99 plus tax, $52.99, so $53, and then no shipping. So I'm not even leaving that detail out. I didn't pay $15 to get these things shipped to me either. They sent them to me for free. This is going to be weird. It's going to sound weird, but if you play around on the websites, if you play around with the shipping and you try to find a shipping code, a lot of times you can get a 10% off or 20% off or a free shipping, code, and you apply one of those, something there. Say shipping was $10, and you're buying a $100 item. If you can find a 10% off code, then you're technically you know, not really, but kind of getting the shipping for free because you're getting $10 off. I'm just not paying for them to be shipped. I'll just get in my car and drive to that store. I just drive there. It just, to me, the experience of going there and checking out all the different stuff is worth the money it costs to get there, as opposed to having something shipped and paying for it. I'm really enjoying biting down on this as I smoke it. I don't usually do that. I'm always afraid I'm going to crack a cigar, but I bit this thing so much to get it loosened up that I'm really enjoying biting it as I smoke it. Cigar's a little squishy. I mean, I wouldn't say it's not a premium cigar. I still think it's premium. It's just a little squishy. It is getting down towards the, you know, the last third here. They do get a little hot and squishier towards the last third, most sticks that I've experienced. Getting a little pepper. I would describe it as more of a white pepper. I know that I used to hear people say that. I kind of thought that was strange. I have seen cooking recipes that require white pepper, not black pepper. It's just, the only reason it's described that way is because it's just a little bit more of a mild pepper as opposed to a very strong burny. This one, you detect it. Like I'm getting it on the roof of my mouth, my tongue. It's not unpleasant. It's actually kind of nice if you're okay with it, if you like a little burn. Lots of stuff I wanted to mention in the beginning of this video because I think I lose some people towards the end, but the reason, well, not the reason, these 10th anniversaries, these tobaccos are aged for 10 years. That was the main, you know, a lot of the Perdomos are aged 6 years. Perdomo has ones that are aged longer. I'm going to be trying one of those soon. But you know, as the age goes up, just like with bourbons and whiskeys, you know, bourbon whiskey, all whiskeys in general, the price tag usually goes up. That was the other good selling point for this was, hey, 10-year age tobaccos in here, which I thought was kind of cool. Apparently, aging tobacco doesn't make it stronger, more potent, because this is still, again, a super mild cigar. Now I need to figure out how I'm going to store these cigars, since now I have 9 of them. I don't have a humidor. Debating whether or not I want to go down that road. I usually store these things in like mason jars, as if you watched my video where I picked a random stick out of one that's not, that video wasn't that random. I knew what 8, 9, 10 different cigars were in there. But I just got lucky by selecting that Master Blends 3 because I can tell by smelling that, because it just smells like hay. It smells like hay and Master Blends 3. That's Master Blends 3 tobacco. I can't describe it any better on the smell, on the nose. Just, those sticks are fantastic. Medium to full bodied, but good stuff, real good stuff. Just got something else. Maybe like a fruit, like a dried fruit. Nah, maybe not. Cracker, toast, some kind of a, not burnt, but like a toastedness. Maybe like a graham cracker. This is shaping up to be about a 45-minute smoke for me. I don't remember when I smoked the other 5. This is the 6th one of these I've smoked. I don't remember if they were the same amount of time. I feel like they were less. I think I'm talking more in this video than I did when I smoked it before, and subsequently when I'm alone, and I'm alone now, but when I'm not videoing, I probably smoke quicker as well because I'm not talking to anybody. I'm sure you could get an hour out of this thing. I saw one of the people I watch, I think it was Tim from Cigars Daily. He makes videos about like how to smoke cigars and things like that. And he said you take a puff off a cigar every 20 or 30 seconds. I guess that's about right. I can't imagine sitting here counting in my head 20 or 30 seconds though. I just take a puff when I want. Sometimes it's 3 or 4 in a row. So I'm probably way above average. I really like biting on the end of this thing. I think these torpedoes have a little bit of extra wrapping on the end too. That's why maybe, because that Arturo Fuente I had trouble with earlier this week it was a Bellicoso, which is basically a torpedo, and it was tight right here, just like this one was a little bit. That one was worse, and that one was scarier because when I started pushing on it, I could hear it cracking and stuff. This one never made a crack sound. So these are definitely not under humidified. And look how far I'm biting that. I'm really chomping down on it, and it's wet too. It's wet, but it's I think the quality of these things is great. The draw is just getting better and better and better as I'm biting, and it's getting down closer to the nub. Wow, what a great stick. What an enjoyable cigar, especially with the coffee too. The exploration I did on the first one of those was also with coffee, and I paired it the way I thought it should be, and it seems pretty perfect to me with coffee. Yeah, a little bit of pepper on the retro now. Nothing I can't handle, but it's getting a little bit more intense. All right. Thanks for being here today. Leave me comments. Let me know, again, what kind of boxes you've purchased, ones you were happy with, ones you were disappointed in, the least expensive you've got a box of cigars for, whether it's 10 or 20 or 22, or I don't know, maybe they sell them 25, whatever quantities you got it in. You know, the most expensive, the least expensive, your experience with it. Love to hear from you guys. Take care of yourself and each other, and I will see you guys in the next video.